It's so sad that we are getting to the time of year where it is starting to get dark before 7 o'clock, and I am not going to be able to film after work soon, which is a real bummer. So we're gonna try and get this video filmed before it truly starts to get dark. Hello everyone, it's Meg. Welcome to a new video. I thought for today's video we would just do a little chatty kind of life update video, because I haven't done just a fun chatty video in such a long time, and I thought since I have returned to booktube kind of this year and a lot has changed, and I've also gained a lot of new subscribers, which is so wonderful. I just thought I would do a video and talk you guys through some things that I'd like to update you on, some things I've been loving recently, and just kind of the plans for the rest of the year. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be super chill. I have my new mug. I literally only got this yesterday, I think, from TK Maxx. In these spirits of autumn. How gorgeous is that? So I have my hot drink here. I advise you or encourage you to go and get yourself a beverage and we could just have a little chat, you know? I don't feel like I get to do this with you guys very often, so I just thought it would be fun to just have a little talk and a little update with you guys. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So I have made my return to booktube this year, and I honestly thought it would never happen. I got to a point where I just really needed some joy in my life, and booktube has always brought that to me. I've always found so much love and welcomingness, if that's even a word, and acceptance from this community. It's literally one of my favourite kind of communities in the whole world, the book community. So yeah, I kind of got to a point where I really wanted that, and I wanted another creative outlet. So yeah, I guess I just decided, because I was debating on it for a while, but I was like, am I actually going to be serious and be consistent? Because I didn't want to just, film a video and then just not film ever again. So yeah, I guess I've kind of been fairly consistent kind of since springtime, say, and I have been really enjoying my content I've been making and also interacting with you guys more. It's been so wonderful, especially since I've definitely surpassed the 1k mark, which I have been on and off, going backwards and forwards for quite a while. And I've technically been on booktube for quite a while. I've been on booktube for 7 years, say, around 7 years, so quite a long time. So yeah, it's a place I've been a part of for a while, and it's just nice to have been back. However, I feel like over the summer I've actually been a little bit uninspired and not wanting to create content. I think at the beginning I was just so happy to be back. I was creating, I was loving it, and I think I've just hit a little bit of a slump. I feel like creatively, generally, and in life, I am at that point. I need to find fulfillment in other areas of my life that aren't work related. So I think this just kind of links into it, really. I haven't been quite consistent with videos, and I think I've either been running out of inspiration, or some videos are taking a bit longer to film, and I just haven't had that same urge to create content. I've also started some vlogs but not finished them, or vlogs haven't kind of gone the way I planned, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I just want to try and keep this up, but I think I have had other factors that have kind of affected this as well, which I will probably get onto later. But yeah, so I guess I have been enjoying my return to booktube. Like I said, I think I'm in a little bit of a slump in terms of content, but I don't want to quit altogether, This is a really stunning community that I want to continue being a part of. So yeah, I guess I just need to find inspiration again. I do have some fun videos coming up, which I'm really excited to film and share with you guys. But yeah, so I guess that's kind of, just wanted to update you on kind of my YouTube, return to YouTube and booktube moment, and how I have been going and feeling about it. But yeah, I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, at least for the moment. I just guess, like I said, I'm just in a little bit of a slump in terms of like ideas and feeling inspired to create content. And I guess what kind of links to this like inspiration and like lack of inspiration to make content is the fact that I have been struggling a lot with my mental health this year. For those of you who don't know, I have anxiety. I have dealt with many different anxieties in my time, and my health anxiety is the worst. I struggle really badly with it. And I don't mind talking about my mental health on here, obviously with boundaries, but I am fairly open when it comes to my mental health. I don't mind talking about it. And I feel like it just helps to normalise it, because I know a lot of people deal with mental health problems. So it's just nice to start a conversation around it. But yeah, I've had a very tough year mental health wise. I have had two relapses, which I didn't really realise they were relapses until I started therapy again. But yes, I relapsed quite hard, and I have spent a lot of this year just trying to like survive and cope with it. And it's really frustrating because the last year, 2023, was a really good year for me. I did have some like, apart from some stuff that happened at work, like generally as a whole I had a really great year, and I was so ready for 2024 to be an absolutely stunning year. And I'd planned loads of fun projects that I wanted to do, and I did do a lot of fun stuff kind of throughout most of this year, but I felt like I wasn't really able to enjoy it, like I said, because my anxiety has been so bad. So I haven't accomplished a lot creatively this year. I haven't written that much poetry. I did take part in Escapril, which is a month-long poetry writing challenge that happens in April. I didn't end up finishing it, which is a bummer, because that's the first time in 3 years that I haven't completed it, which I was really disappointed by. But I wasn't feeling inspired, and I wasn't enjoying what I was writing, and I wasn't enjoying taking part in it, which is a shame. But obviously if I'm not enjoying it, there's no point in like pushing myself all the way through. So yeah, this year hasn't turned out how I planned, but thankfully I am hopefully starting to get into a better place with like the help from like doctors and starting therapy again. I am slowly trying to get myself out of this hole that I have been in for the entirety of this year. And it's something I've not discussed about with many people, kind of apart from my therapist. But yeah, I feel like I'm just trying to, I'm slowly, hopefully getting back into like a bit more of a stable position and finding like joy and like fulfillment again, because I feel quite battered and bruised from like this past year so far. So yeah, it's been a tough year mentally, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be on the up from here. And since I haven't managed to really accomplish any projects this year, I have decided to set myself a new one, at least for the second half of the year. And for those of you who don't know, because I haven't really included much content about this since I returned to BookTube, I love to write. I am a poet, or like an aspiring poet, I guess. I also love writing fiction, and I used to do like writing vlogs and stuff like that. I haven't in a while, and I have had a couple of projects that I haven't ended up doing this year. So I decided to start a brand new project, which I don't know how much I'm going to talk about it, because I've literally called this the No Pressure Project, because I put a lot of pressure on my creativity. I definitely fall into that tortured artist kind of trope, which I'm trying very hard to get out of. So I have basically started a new novel idea, and this is an idea that I've had for a couple of years, and I've decided to just start it, and I'm putting no expectations on this. Like, I'm just going to try and write it for myself. I'm not going to think about the idea of like submitting it anywhere or sharing it with the world. I just want to write it and prove to myself that I can write a novel, because I did start writing one a couple of years ago and I would like to finish it one day, but I think now is not the time. So I'm going to start a fresh, brand new project and just see where it takes me. It's going to be a YA novel, it's going to be contemporary, and it's going to deal with lots of topics that are familiar to me, but also I'm going to try and make the characters very different, because that is something that I feel like I need to go out of my comfort zone and create characters that aren't as similar to me at any rate. But I am really excited about it. I've only had about 3 sessions for writing, so I'm going to try and get back into a regular writing session of writing 2 to 3 times a week. If I can do that, that'd be amazing. And I do want to try and take part in NaNoWriMo this year. Not necessarily to write 50,000 words or finish the book, but at least to be consistent with my writing and push myself a little bit more, because I would like to try and accomplish something, or at least make progress with something by the end of this year. Like I said, because I haven't completed any projects this year, which is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I've had a lot to deal with this year. But yeah, I do definitely want to try and see where I get up to with this novel, and at least help myself get back into a regular writing routine. So I may share some of it on BookTube, I may share odd updates, we will see. But like I said, I'm definitely trying to relieve myself of the pressure of this, making my career or whatever, or being a debut novel. I just want to write it for myself, and then once, or if I finish it, we will just, I'll see what I want to do, if I want to share it with the world or just keep it for myself and start something new. Now, there has been something that is bringing me so much joy over the past couple of months. I have, it's consumed me, and I am so not sorry. And that is, I feel like I've finally entered my anime and manga era. And I have wanted to get into anime and manga for the longest time. And I've watched the odd, anime here and there. But I really wanted to try and get into it. And Kimi ni Todoke came on Netflix recently, over the past couple of months. And I binged watched it, all 3 seasons in a week. And I went slightly feral after watching it. So I bought, or am currently buying, all of the manga for that, which is 30 volumes, which is a lot. So I have bought myself the first 20 volumes. From at least this video, I have read up to volume 12, because I'm waiting for the other volumes to arrive so I can just binge read them. And it's just been bringing me so much joy. I've also watched a couple of other animes as well. I am currently watching Horimiya. I think that's how you say it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And I have also watched another one, which is a film, and I can't remember the name of it. But that was really cute. And I've also watched Given, at least up to, I know there's one more film coming out for it, but I've watched all of the Given anime that there is out at the moment. And it's just, I am so excited. I definitely want to read the mangas for the animes that I have either watched or currently reading. And yeah, it's just brought me so much joy. I find a lot of the settings, because basically all of these at the moment are set in high school, and I just find there's such a nostalgia in there, even though I didn't have a great time at high school. The 2D animation I love, because again, it's reminds me of childhood, watching the old Disney films and stuff like that. And yeah, there's just something very nostalgic about it, and I love the characters in the films I've been watching. Obviously, the romances are cute, but I love the friendships that I have seen, especially in Horimiya, which I am currently watching. I love the female friendships. I just love the friendship group in general, and I love the female friendships in Kimi ni Todoke as well. It's just a lovely little escape that I have, and I'm so happy that it has entered my life. So yeah, it's just something that has really brought me joy. And I have a whole shelf for my Kimi ni Todoke manga, and I have a few art prints as well, which is so cute. So yeah, I've just been loving it. So if you guys have any other manga or anime recommendations, please leave them in the comments down below. I would preferably prefer contemporary or slice of life kind of moment. I don't mind a little bit of magic as well. I also watch Host Club as well. I forgot about that. I finished that the other night, which I also did enjoy. Also, I don't know if I'll read the manga for that. I think I'm just happy to just have watched the anime. But yeah, I do definitely at least with most of the animes I've watched, I do definitely want to pick up the mangas as well. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations from like anime or manga you think I'd like, please leave them in the descriptions down below, because I am very much looking forward to discovering and reading more of them. And the last thing I want to talk about before it starts to go like properly dark is that next week I have booked a trip to go to Edinburgh, and I am so excited. So basically last year I decided I wanted to go on a solo trip by myself for a couple of days. It's something I wanted to do for a while. So last year I went to Bath and I had such an amazing time. I had a cute like one room apartment, like studio apartment. I had the city at my doorstep. I spent a whole day book shopping and then another day sightseeing, and I found such a freedom in it. So I decided I'm going to try and do a solo trip every year. So this year I have chosen Edinburgh, and I have been to Edinburgh before. I went for New Year, like this new year just been, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to go back. And Edinburgh is home to some stunning like indie bookshops, so I will definitely be spending a whole day going book shopping, and then I'll spend another day just sightseeing and have a wander around. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it, and I do plan on vlogging it, so hopefully you guys will get a like Edinburgh solo trip, come book shopping with me vlog within like the next couple of weeks or in the next month. My card was full, so I'm not quite sure where I was up to, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. And I'm somebody who does like spending time on their own, and I enjoy like my quality, like peaceful, like own energy, if that even makes any sense. So I am just looking forward to it, and yeah, like I said, hopefully there will be a vlog coming, because I would like to vlog it, and I did do a reel on my, I think it was on my personal Instagram of when I went to Bath. But yeah, I am looking forward to this trip, and hopefully I will find some really stunning bookshops, and we'll see how much I enjoy the city. So I think that is it for this video for the time being. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just thought I would do something a little different, just catch you guys up on the kind of things that have been going on in my life recently, and I guess it's also a chance for those of you who are newer to kind of get to know me a little bit more. If you guys like these kind of videos, like please let me know in the comments down below. I do like to kind of involve some like lifestyle kind of elements into my vlogs and like my videos as well. Obviously I am a booktuber, I mainly make content based around books, but it's nice to sprinkle a little bit of like lifestyle in there, I think, which I know a lot of people are doing, and I really enjoy that when I watch their videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you have not already. I will leave the links to my social media along with my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys if you would like to see more bookish content that you will not find on this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye guys!